Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Just like every day is a good day. I didn't name this video this morning because, of course, I got a lot of things on my mind. Just left the gym. Had a good workout. I didn't update with my status this week. Still the same. I think I'm at my plateau, but that's okay. It's all good. I am still feeling that I'm going to meet my goal. Of course I'm going to meet my goal, right? I went this morning, and actually I'm probably going to go this evening because I'm on a road trip tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to be able to make it too early. But anyway, in saying that, today is a good day. I was just thinking about something, and my daughter, she is so funny. She is really, really funny. She and I, we have some pretty good conversations. And one of the conversations she and I had was, she always tell me that, well, one thing she has always told me is that she's glad I'm her mother because I built up her self-esteem, her and my son. I've always told them how fantastic and how handsome and beautiful. I always put that on their mind because, you know, sometimes we just need people to tell us that. And I know when I was coming up, that wasn't something that was said all the time. You know, I think everybody just took it for granted, or that just didn't think people needed to hear that. So I remember one day when she and I was talking, and she was like, well, we don't lack self-confidence. You know, we don't lack self-esteem. And I just feel like that's a good thing. You know, you should never lack something, especially when your parents, you know, you have parents that could build you up and, you know, just keep you going. And, you know, I just believe in telling them how wonderful and great they are and how they could accomplish anything in life. That's me. I'm not sure, you know, if people agree with me, but that's my philosophy. You always got to build them up, build them up, build them up. You know, these kids, they need it, you know, and I don't just do that with my own. I've done that with all kids because I feel like if nobody tells them that they're wonderful, how are they going to know that they're wonderful? If no one tells them that they're great, how are they going to know that they're great? You know, but anyway, back to my conversation with my daughter. She always told me, she always like, oh my God, mommy, you at it again, you know, because I feel like I'm worthy and I'm worth something, and my self-esteem doesn't lack either. You know, I feel like sometimes, you know, I might get down on myself, you know, but I always pick myself back up and just do me. You know, I put myself on another level. You know, when I start to feel down, I start telling myself what a great person I am, how beautiful I am. And, you know, it's about motivating yourself and believing those things about yourself. You know, you are what you think about, you know. So anyway, and this is two different conversations, one with a daughter and one with a friend of mine. You know, a friend told me that I am who I hang around. Okay, so I tend to attract certain types of people in my life, right? That's what he told me. Well, my daughter said the same thing. I tend to attract certain type of people in my life. And so the other day she and I were talking, and I had showed her something, and she was like, you definitely like egotistical guys with big egos. And I was like, no, that's not. I don't. No, I don't. It's not about me liking guys with big egos. It's about me liking guys with confidence. You know, and I'm certain guys love women with confidence. I love men with confidence. I don't like guys that stay in the mirror all day or anything like that. Like, hey, you know, hey, get it up. You know your worth. You know your value. You know what you're capable of. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, ego is a different thing. You know, your own self-importance. You know, I just don't, when somebody show me that side to them, then I just, you know, fall off. But self-confidence and ego. Self-confidence. She told me I have a big ego. I don't think that I have a big ego. I think that I'm confident in a lot of things that I do. I know my worth. That's as far as my job, relationships, or anything like that. But ego is a different thing, and we all have egos. I mean, we do. And if you can lose that, then you're great, But I had to tell her, and I guess this video is for her, it's not about egos. It's about being confident. And nothing wrong with being confident. No, nothing wrong with knowing your value and you showing your value to the world. And people valuing you. Like me, I know I'm good at what I do. I know I'm good at my job. I don't think that's ego. I think it's me being confident that I know my job. I'm good at what I do. Other people say I'm good at what I do. So they just giving credit where credit is due. So, but in saying that, confident, ego, it's not the same. So I had to tell my daughter that, but I love confidence, and I instill the confidence in my kids, I instill the confidence or I try to motivate people to believe in themselves, to know their self-worth and know that they're worthy. A lot of people don't get that, and I believe in building you up. I'm not going to knock you down. I'm going to build you up. I'm going to take you to a higher level. I'm going to make you know that you're worthy. And that's how I am. I am that motivator. I'll always try to see the good until you show me differently. I mean, and that's a reality. It's my reality. And so when you sit there, show me how you are, then, hey, I believe you, because people show you how they are eventually. But in saying that, I just believe in keeping people going, motivating them, pushing them to be the best them. I'm not going to knock you down. I'm not going to say, oh, you can stand to lose a few pounds. I say, hey, let's go to the gym together. Let's work this out. You got this. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, well, how about changing this? Or I'm going to motivate you. If I see something wrong, yeah, I'm probably going to say something, especially when it's coming to or making you not be the best you that you could be. Now, whether you take my advice or not, that's fine. Hey, Freddie. Hey, Crystal. But, whether you take my advice or not, that's fine, but I would hate to see somebody in my circle let me just do whatever. Because if you're my friend, you're going to point out my deficiencies, and I would appreciate it. I might not like it. It's called constructive criticism. You sit there and say, hey, Mary, you know what? You didn't, whatever. And that's like a date. I mean, not a date, a girl going out to the club with you. I'm not a clubber, but when I used to go out back in the day, and I might wear something that they may feel like inappropriate, I don't mind you saying, you know what, Mary, that just, probably don't look right on you, or, or are you too big for that? Or do you think you should put something on under that dress? Or, to me, that's a friend looking out for a friend. But today, when I look at some of these pictures of some of these women that go out with some of these outfits on, and I'm like, and that's your friend that let you go out looking like that? Now, some people don't care whether your opinion is your opinion. They're going to wear it anyway. But to me, I'd be remiss in my duties if I didn't say, you know what, maybe that's not appropriate. It may not be my place, and some people might think it's not my place. I don't know. But that's me. If I feel like you're doing something wrong, I'm going to bring it to your attention. And like I said, some people might appreciate it. Some people might not. And that's fine, But people that know me as a friend, people that know me as a person, they appreciate it, because whatever I tell you is always coming from the heart. Whatever I tell you is always coming from the heart. That's how I am. I'm real. I don't sugarcoat. I do sugarcoat. I do. I'm not gonna lie, because some people can't take, things without it being glossed over, but I'm still gonna get my point across. And I would appreciate the same things for the people that I have in my circle. If you feel like I'm doing something wrong, or my approach is wrong, or, I would take it and I would listen, and it's up to me whether or not I want to change it. But at the same time, I feel like if you bring it to my attention, because we all want to just be the best us possible, right? Hey, Sherman, we all just want to be the best us possible. That's how I see it. And that's what I motivate my kids to do. That's how I want them to believe that they could do anything. They could fly if they want to. They could do whatever. Because if somebody else could do it, you could do it. And that's my take on it. If I could do it, if that person could do it, why can't you do it? Why can't you? What my friend always say, we're both given you're given plots of land, so it's up to you on how you nurture it and how you let it grow and how everything flows. It's up to you. And that's how I am with my journey. It's up to me, the effort that I put in. Hey, my weight loss journey, my effort is going to dictate the results. If I don't make an effort, I probably won't get any results, So everything is going to depend on you. But I just wanted to touch on the confidence and the ego. Like I told my daughter, it's not about being egotistical. It's about being confident in you. It's about being confident. I might say, "Oh, I like this lipstick on me." She'll say, "You so vain." Why is vain? When I said, just say I like a lipstick, or do you like this, or how do you like my hair like this? It's just asking a question, but she always get on me. I'm like, you're a mess, because like I said, I'm trying to be the best me possible. I might like certain hairstyles on me and other ones I don't, and I'm looking in the mirror and she's like, I'm not a mirror person though. I put on makeup 3 minutes. Hey, I don't spend a lot of time looking at myself in the mirror to make sure I'm still me. I know me, but I just, hey, you just got to keep it moving. So I'm just saying that to say, I love me. I love you, especially if you're in my circle. If you're on my team, you're on my team. Hey, we go down together. We go fighting together. We go, rocking together. Hey, I value you just like you value me. And if I feel like you don't value me, then it's a different story. But I like to think that the people that's in my circle is going to be in my circle, and they're on my team. And I know, hey, we go down fighting together. But in saying that, I just wanted to reach out. I'm having a good morning. It was a great morning. At work, I didn't want to go in before 7:30. That's why I'm sitting in here doing a live, but had a good workout. I'll probably go back to the gym today, because I feel like tomorrow I'm just going to be missing something. So, but I want everybody to just know their worth, know their value, be confident in your abilities, be the best you possible, because that's what it's all about. If you don't value you, who's going to value you? If you don't know your worth, then, you have got to know that you're very important, that you got to value you above all else. You got to just motivate yourself to do what you know you need to do. Be in your zone. Don't let other people validate you, because if you wait on other people's approval, you probably have a long time to wait. So just be the best you possible. Go out there, reach those goals. Know that you're somebody. I've told somebody about this t-shirt when I was growing up. They said, you are somebody because God don't make no junk. And that's exactly what it says. So if the grammar is not correct, but it says, I know I'm somebody because God don't make no junk. So you have to understand, hey, Aretha, you just got to understand. So you are somebody. You can't be everything to everybody, but you are somebody. You're special. You're worthy. You're everything. You're beautiful. And just because you know these things don't mean that you're being arrogant or egotistical or anything like that. Just value you, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. But anyway, I just wanted to reach out this morning. It's time for me to go in. Well, actually, it ain't time for me to go in. I make my own hours, but my goal is always to be at work at 7:30, if at all possible, so I could get out early. And I have a few things to do this afternoon. So anyway, just reaching out, just my early morning live. Of course, no title. Usually I try to title them, but I just feel like talking this morning. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. I plan on it. Bye.